Is 100 grams of carbs a day considered low carb? Some people say yes, others say no. And the truth is, it depends on your body and your goals and how your body responds. So let's break it down clearly so you can decide if 100 grams of carbs a day is right for you. So you want to define the range, like 100 grams a day sits in the moderate to low carb category compared to a standard diet of say 200 to 300 grams. If we're looking at ketogenic diet is usually 20 to 50 grams a day. So 100 grams isn't considered keto, but it is considered lower carb. But a reminder about net carbs. At this level, it's still best to count net carbs, which is the total carbs minus the fiber. And here's an example. Avocado has 12 grams of total carbs, but 9 grams of that is fiber. So that works out your net carbs are only 3 grams. To encourage using like vegetables and whole foods. But who benefits? Active people, especially those doing regular cardio or strength training, may thrive on 100 grams of net carbs a day. But beginners, gateway, for many, 100 grams is a sustainable starting point before moving lower. And is there weight loss potential? Yeah, fat loss can still happen at 100 grams, especially if you're cutting and reducing refined carbs and refined sugars. Because the blood sugar impact, 100 grams of low GI carbs is very different from 100 grams of white bread. So the quality of what you're eating counts. But when it might be too high, if you're insulin resistant or you're struggling with belly fat, 100 grams may not be low enough for you. And if we look at some examples, 100 grams of net carbs could look like 2 pieces of fruit, a serving of root vegetables, plus leafy greens across the day. But how to test it out? Try it for 2 weeks at 100 grams. Track your energy, track your weight and cravings. If progress stalls, look to lower it to 50 to 70 grams. So yes, 100 grams a day can absolutely be considered low carb, but whether it works depends on your body and your goals. Next in this series, we'll answer what can you actually eat on a low carb diet. You can subscribe so you don't miss it. Comments below. How many carbs do you think you're eating right now?
So let's look at an example. I'm on day 23 of Current Health Reset. I'm using intermittent fasting, keto diet and exercise. I'm going to show you an average day's eating looks like for me, and in this example I'm going to show you that the total carbs of the day came in at under 40 grams net carbs, calories around about 1200, and I done a 19-hour fast, so I did have time to be able to have 2 main meals and 2 snacks. So for my first meal I had a pea and feta frittata, and then for my second meal I had leeks, bacon and 0 carb noodles. Mixed in, absolutely gorgeous. And then for my snacks, I am a big crisp and cracker lover, so I made some keto rosemary crackers, and I had that as well with a keto mini cheesecake in dark chocolate. So if you were looking at this menu, you would think that doesn't look like it could be low carb, but it really is, and it ties in with the ketogenic diet. So you'll be able to see now that I had in the day, came in at under 1200 calories. My net carbs were around about 24, so well under the 40 grams that I was that would have been my upper limit. Protein 52 grams and fat 95 grams. And I have to say, I'm feeling energy wise, feeling amazing. I am feeling balanced. I am feeling sleeping really well. So it's really, really working for me. I'm creating lots of really easy keto-friendly recipes. Those that I've just talked you through, I've got recipes of those in an attached playlist. So just just click the link in the description or click the link above if you think that you'd like to try out some of those.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.